Welcome to the Art of Rebounding, where setbacks become setups and your bounce back is your breakthrough. I'm your host, Harold Lefty Williams, former pro athlete, motivator, and believer in second chances. Each week, we'll dive deep into stories and strategies built on positioning, persistence, and purpose to help you rise, rebuild, and reclaim your next chapter. This isn't just a podcast. It's your permission to rise again, and this time with purpose. Man, I am so excited for this next guest. Number one overall draft pick in the NBA draft. That says it all. Let's give it up for Mr. LaRue Martin. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Lefty. Thank you very much, Lefty.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for being here, man.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
Oh, you already know. I really appreciate you being on. Let's talk about, let's open up with your perseverance. I love your story.
Okay.
And the reason why I love your story is because you got to think about, we see where the NBA has, where it is today. Mm-hmm. Very few people really realize and understand foundation, right? And where it started and the responsibility we have to leave the game where we left it and blah, 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 blah. But where it is today, from a money standpoint, isn't where it was then.
No,
right?
Not at all.
So let's talk about your perseverance, because you just went through so many changes and repositioning to bounce back to where you are today. You know, a huge success. Here we go. Talk to us about when you got drafted. 1972. Here we go.
I was the number one draft choice in 1972. Didn't realize it at first.
To the Portland Trailblazers.
To the Portland Trailblazers. That's correct. Very excited about it, but I was in a different mindset then. Mm-hmm. I didn't understand the whole thing of being drafted number one at all. I was a young man, 22 years of age. My coach, George Allen, which passed away years ago from Loyola, LaRue, come to my office. You've been drafted you're number one. I said, what?
Wait.
Number one.
Wait, hold on. We can't glide past that. Kids today, they get all flashy for the draft, you know? They opening up the suit, they showing all this. Yeah. You found out you were drafted, what?
Drafted number one.
From my
basketball coach, George Allen. Yeah.
Wow, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Matter of fact, there's an old picture that I have on my phone that I just held a basketball over his head with a smile. It was something that I never thought of it happening. To be honest with you. Bob McAdoo was number two. I forgot who number three was at the time. This is like 50 some odd years ago.
Right.
But I went to Portland, didn't get that much playing time. Mm-hmm. The Portland Trailblazers drafted me at the time, not the head coach, in which he passed away years ago. Okay. He came from Wake Forest. I don't like to talk about people. I don't want to do that. I'm too mild about that. But Nate Thurman was my mentor in a sense. I played against Will Chamberlain, Dave Cowens, Earl the Pearl, Walt Bellamy. I'm going back to the old school situation.
Yeah. I'm a student of the game now. I know my history.
Nate Thurman used to tell me, LaRue, you're not getting that much playing time. Don't complain. But when you do get the playing time, do your best. Do your best. But never criticize the coach. You don't want to get blackballed.
Yeah.
So I kept my mouth shut. I was hurt by that. Matter of fact, I was a rookie going back to my hometown in Chicago, the Plains against the Bulls. Guess what? I bought tickets for my family. I didn't get 1 ounce of playing time.
Oh, wow.
That was the most embarrassing situation I've ever been to in my entire life.
Being a number one
Cried
player.
like a baby. See, I didn't have a father to go to. My father died years ago. He was only 40 years old when he passed away.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
1968. And I was crushed. I didn't believe this happened to me. I even asked the assistant coach, how come the coach didn't give me no playing time? LaRue, I don't know. In my hometown as a rookie. But I stopped going to games. Wow. I didn't want to be recognized as being a ball player, but I'm 7 feet tall, so I can't hide.
Right, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I stayed out in Portland, and after my 4 years, got drafted. I got traded to the Seattle Supersonics.
Okay.
And Bill
so hold
Russell,
on, when you were in Portland with
for 4 years
with Bill. With Bill Walton?
Yeah, Bill Walton.
Right.
That's right. Sidney Wicks, Bill Walton, Ollie Johnson, Jeff Petrie, Lloyd Neal, a number of us. You know, a lot of the guys still stayed in Portland. So I made my home in Portland. After 4 years, I got traded to Seattle. And Bill Russell wanted me, but the owner got someone else. I don't want to mention his name. He's passed away years ago. And they didn't have no room for me. So I went and got me a job. Started working for Nike.
So see, that's the thing. So now we talking about positioning and repositioning.
Yeah.
Number one pick, man, you got family coming to the game. You didn't even get a chance to play.
No.
They trade you. Now this other team doesn't have room for you. You could have easily folded it.
Yeah.
You said, I got a family.
Yeah.
I got to get to it.
They wanted me to go to Europe. I didn't want to go to Europe. I'm done with basketball. I have my degree. I'm going to find me a job to take care of my family.
And so you end up going to is it the post office? No. You went to
No, I worked for Nike first.
Nike.
I started their first factory outlet store.
Okay.
Very excited about that. I was the manager there.
You knew Phil Knight.
Yeah, I knew. We used to call him Bucky. Yeah,
Okay,
I knew Phil Knight real well.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I had an email with him some time ago, and he's doing well. Then I got promoted, or lateral movement, to go. I was their marketing specialist, going around to different schools, marketing their products. That was nice, just traveling.
Okay.
Then I had the offer. I lived in a nice neighborhood at the time in Portland, to come to UPS. I said, I'll make the change. I'm kind of backing away from sports then. Okay. They said I did very well on the interview process. And I said, I asked the guys, what's next? You probably drive a truck. I said, drive what?
They went to 7-footer to drive a truck.
We called it a package car because a package car can go through all the type of neighborhoods.
Okay.
So I did that. And I drove for 6 months. Now I got laughed at, number one draft choice, driving a UPS package car.
I can imagine. Yeah.
But I was making away from my family.
Yeah.
Making away from my family. Then I got a promotion. My president called me up to the office. LaRue, you got a suit and tie? I got plenty of suits and ties. I got a promotion to go back to Chicago to be an APR. No, I'm sorry. Let me go back. I was a driver, then I got a promotion to go into called customer service at the time, to sell our services around. Very nice. I enjoyed that, meeting a lot of people, selling the business, ground services, next to air services. Then I got another lateral movement to go to be an APR, area personnel representative, hiring folks. I did that for a number of years.
So you kept climbing within the organization?
Yeah.
You just kept climbing and climbing.
Then I got another promotion to go to Chicago as a manager. I was a supervisor in Portland. And then I became a manager in Chicago back in 1990.
Okay.
I was the employment manager. I had about 7 people that worked for me to hire people off the street. I enjoyed that.
Okay.
Then I got another lateral movement to be a training manager on the midnights, to train people how to load our 50-foot trailers. And my people told me, LaRue, stay out this. You too damn tall for this. Excuse my expression. Let us show our new people how to load this trailer, okay? We used to build a wall with our packages. Then I had another promotion to be the HR office manager.
What?
Yeah. That was a human resource manager.
So your setback was actually a setup for your comeback.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
And I was proud of that. Matter of fact, when I got back to Chicago in the 90s, I refused to go to any games. And don't forget, the Bulls were winning the championships back then.
Yeah.
I didn't go.
Wow.
I was just too embarrassed to go to a game.
Do you feel like you missed out on a lot? Because you probably didn't go to any All-Star weekends either.
No.
Wow.
No. I just put basketball in the background.
Okay.
I was in the corporate world. I felt proud of that. Matter of fact, my superior said, LaRue, maybe your number one draft choice wasn't that good with the NBA, but you are number one person here at UPS.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe your number one draft choice wasn't great for the NBA, but you're our number one here for UPS.
Yeah. I was the first, I got another promotion to be a community relations manager. I was number one, besides the guy in the corporate office. I was the first one out of 60-something districts
So your calling
Yeah.
has always been to be number one.
Yeah. Building relationships.
Whatever it is,
selling the service.
you're number one. This is the guy.
Yeah. Then I had another calling. Besides being the HR office manager, being community relations, they gave me another job to be government affairs manager. Going to D.C. on Capitol Hill. And working that out with all the politicians. That was a tough job, though, going to Capitol Hill.
Man, so you constantly repositioning yourself to go after what it is that you want.
Yeah.
And what I like about it is I think the reason why you were able to elevate like that is because there was no ego.
No.
There was no pride.
No.
There was let's get to it.
No. I was on the board here for a while with the Retired Players Association. Good meetings, good board, but we weren't together. It was still brand new back then. Don't forget,
Years and years ago.
Years ago, yeah. And I'm proud to see what Antonio and Chu are doing.
Right. Bringing it together.
Bringing it together.
Yeah.
We could all be on the same page with this thought process. And like, he can't do it by himself.
Right.
Hopefully when we have our meetings, people will raise their hand and ask questions.
Have something to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my career with UPS was pretty nice. I was on a number of boards. Matter of fact, I met the gentleman here. He used to set up all the conventions.
Oh, yeah.
He knew me. I've been about almost 50, I've been to 50 states myself. I've been to maybe 12, 13 countries. Not like you guys, And Chu mentioned Haiti. I never want to go back there again.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad situation.
Yeah. Well, you know what? What it's helped me. It's helped me be appreciative to, my life.
Yeah.
And where I am.
Yeah.
And it helped me, and my wife talk with our children about being grateful.
Yeah.
Attitude of gratitude. I tell my kids what was once my ceiling is now their floor. And they got to go after it and run after it. And it seems like you're that way too. And you didn't have time to cry long.
Yeah.
Because you can cry, but you can't cry long because when you're done crying, you still got to do something about it.
And it still bothers me at times, LaRue Martin, the number one draft choice, the worst draft choice around, See, Brian Gumble put me on his show. He brought my spirit up. Real sports.
Good. Yep.
He came through our hub, walked around, saw all my employees, meeting all the people that work for me. He was excited about that. He came to my home with my old neighborhood where I grew up at. He can't shoot pool, though. I wasn't in pool. I had a pool table. But he didn't have to do that. I was on nationwide TV, real sports. Very, very nice. It brought my spirits up, too.
You got a book on the inside of you. I hear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
People have been asking me about doing this, but I've been thinking about it.
Yeah. You got a book on the inside of you, and I think that, first of all, for those of you who do not know LaRue Martin, he is one of the most approachable guys ever. He's very, very, very. He's extremely, extremely approachable, and that's one of the things I appreciate. Number two, man, this guy played against Wilt Chamberlain,
Nate Thurman, Tom Boerwinkle, Dave Cowens.
Man.
Yeah, I've seen some. I've been through some history. I got some old pictures, as a matter of fact.
So and
Kareem, that was a nightmare with that sky hook.
how hard? Let's switch lanes a little bit. How hard was it to guard Kareem or guard?
It was tough.
Wilt.
It was tough.
Strong strength, but two different types of styles of play.
Yeah. Wilt was one of the strongest guys I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow. Would you say we call it country strength, or you think he was weight room strength?
Weight room strength.
Oh, wow.
Weight room strength.
Wow.
He was a hell of an athlete. Wilt, did all kinds of things. Volleyball, ran track, high jump, everything you could think of, he did it.
Wow.
And Kareem, he invented that dunk shot. I mean, that hook. You know that for a fact. Couldn't nobody stop that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was his patent. Matter of fact, when I was in college years ago, because of Kareem, they took out dunking, Remember that?
Yeah.
You couldn't dunk the ball in college.
Yeah.
It took away some of my game. Now, my college stats were real well. I mean, I did real well, rebounds and points. But when I got to professional league, it all went downhill.
Well, you know what? It's because you had what I call player haters.
Yeah.
Yeah. guys got to see and realize opportunities. But I just really believe that you ended up on a path where, you know, that's where you were in your purpose. God had bigger plans. And one of the things that I love, I often talk to my kids about is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you to prosper you and grow you and not, you know, harm you. So prosperous is just, you know, we say, if you want to see God's sense of humor, show him your plans.
Yeah.
You know, and then he just had other plans for you. But I really appreciate the fact that the path that you were set on, you did it for your family.
Yeah.
And I'm a family guy. Like, I'm a family first. My children are all actors, successful actors.
That's number one.
Yeah, and I manage my children, family. It's my family, my wife. You know, I say, happy wife, happy life. My wife says, when the hubby glad, life ain't so bad.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So it's family, it's foundation, it's who we are, it's what we do, it's where we are, it's how we grow. And I believe that when you put your family first, everything else opens up for you. You know, and I think that's why you're able to be number one, time and time again. And how else can you explain, like, tag, I did this, then I drove for 6 months, then I did this, and then I was with HR, and then I did this. Now I got people working for me now. Like, that's, how many people can actually say, like, yeah, man, I was at Nike and I know Phil Knight. Yeah. Like, that's, you don't hear that. That's not a barbershop conversation.
No,
you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. But as time is wrapping up shortly, let's get into, I have a thing where I talk about your Avengers.
Okay.
Right? These are your Avengers. These are your Navy SEALs, your guys who you going in head first. You're sending in.
Back in my era?
Yeah. Okay. Your era only, though.
Okay.
They're not allowed to fail the mission.
Okay.
Get it done.
Okay.
Blowout. I'm talking about dream team style.
Okay.
All right? Who is your 5 and who's the 6th person off 6 man? But he really could be the 5. He really could be in that 5, though.
The guards. Give me Tiny Archibald.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Give me Earl the Pearl.
Pearl. Okay.
Center-wise, either Will Chamberlain or Nate Thurman.
Man. Okay.
The forwards. Boy, this is a tough one. Forwards. Dave DeBuscher.
Dave DeBuscher.
Will beat you up.
Don't forget.
Strong.
Don't forget. You got drafted with Dr. J.
Yeah. And Julius Erving. Yeah. Well, I didn't get a chance to play against Julius. I was out the league then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was gone, so I know him. He knows me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But I had never had a chance to play against him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So okay. So who's your last person?
Oh, I'm gonna take Julius. I got to take Julius.
That's your era.
He got the hands.
Yeah,
man.
He's got the hands. Yeah. He got some mitts.
Mitts.
I shook his hand. In Indiana All-Star Weekend, and his hands are huge.
Yes, sir.
Well, I got big hands too.
Yeah,
but
you do. Yeah.
He make my hands look.
Yeah.
He make my hands look small. So there's somebody listening to this podcast. They're driving in their car. They don't know what to do. They're a little disappointed. The day didn't go the way they wanted it to go. The week, the month, hell, this year hasn't maybe gone the way they wanted it to go. I think you are super duper qualified to speak into this moment. And so we'll show you, can you show him what his camera is? I want you to look into that camera right there. And I want you to encourage someone on how they can rebound. 30 seconds.
Well, like what I would like to do is to help someone that's down and out. There's a thought process. First of all, get rid of the negative situation. You have to think positive. It took me a while to learn that trade, to think positive all the time, and to surround yourself by positive people. Number one, surround yourself by people that are smarter than you. Number two, and you got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you're going to fail. We can all help each other, but if you don't have the faith to believe in yourself, it won't happen.
Man, that's good. I appreciate it. Listen, you're listening to a guy who knows how to reinvent, reposition. You're looking at a person who is the definition of persistence. who knows how to keep going. There's no ego here. There's no none of those things. It's all, listen, how can I pay it forward? How can I help someone? You know, I want to reach someone. I want to teach someone. And I've learned a lot today. I've learned that no matter what it is that you may be going through or I may be going through, that after hearing someone else's story, I've gained new strength. I can stand up a little bit straighter, a little bit taller. You know, I can flex a little bit harder and keep going because I know someone else who made it through it. And the same, you know, person who got him through that is the same person that can get me through whatever it is that I'm going through and whatever it is that you're going through. This is the art of rebounding. I want you to remember that you can bounce back. You can turn things around. And if nobody's ever told you this today, I want you to know that you are stronger than you look. All things are possible and you can make it. You just got to position and you got to box out all the noise. You can rebound. It's your boy, Harold Lefty Williams. I'm with the LaRue Martin. Thank you for coming on. Till next time, dare to dream. That's it for today's episode of The Art of Rebounding. Remember, the fall isn't what defines you. It's how you rise that writes your legacy. Whether you're rebuilding from a loss, recentering your purpose, or just learning how to stand again, know this. You are not alone, okay? You're not. You're not alone. You were made for more. You were built to bounce back. Until next time, keep showing up, keep positioning yourself, and keep pushing with purpose. Because your rebound, it's not just coming, it's already in motion. Find me on social media. I'm available on all platforms at Lefty Williams 42. I'm always down to hear more about your comebacks and how you repositioning yourself, okay? Big shout out and thank you to Circa Resort and Casino and VSiN, the Sports Betting Network. Till next time, dare to dream.